Roy, it's just another big night for Celtic here in the Netherlands and Rotterdam. What are your thoughts ahead of tonight's game and what do you expect to see from the team?
Yeah, I think it's always a tough game coming over to Holland, especially coming to Feyenoord. It'll be a hotbed tonight. It'll be really good atmosphere. But, you know, I would expect the boys to be able to handle that occasion and hopefully get some sort of result tonight. It's never easy with the away games in Europe. You know, we've seen that already this year. But, you know, if we can get a result from this game and then, you know, look after our home games that we've got coming up in the next few months, then I think we'll do okay.
Jim, I'm going to come to you next. There's great historical connections with Feyenoord and Celtic. You were part of the group that was involved in that European Cup run. You were on the bench, yeah. But I was almost afraid to say, but yeah, you were a part of the group. A historical run that got to the European Cup final. Unfortunately, lost the final to Feyenoord, but a great run in that time period against Leeds United in the semi-final. You were on the bench, sadly, but what was your memories of that time period?
Well, it was the fact that we underestimated Feyenoord. We thought all the hard work was done against Leeds in the semi-final. And I think there's no doubt that the managerial staff underestimated the quality of the opposition. I think they'd only seen them play once. And there was no TV coverage in those days, you know, to help out. On the day they proved to be quite a difficult opponent.
And if Craig had been playing, it would have been a different ball game, wouldn't it?
I might get a penalty or something like that.
Absolutely. On just a quick one, Roy, I'll come to you first. What's the score predictions for tonight's game? And the Kuip, the tub as it's called locally here in Rotterdam.
Look, it will be an end-to-end match. You know, Van Persie's got them playing in the front foot. You know, I've watched a couple of the highlights of their games recently. They've been up and down a little bit results-wise as well, but they're very much an attacking team. You know, our best is when we're going forward as well, you know, that team. So I think it'll be a pretty open game tonight. Not too open from our point of view. We want to try and make sure we can get something from the game. You know, we always go into every game, and I know Martin will have them to try and win the match, but I would be saying if we can take something from the game tonight, you know, whether it's a one each or a nothing each or two each, whatever it is, take something from the match, will be a bonus, take us into the home games that could take us into the next phase for me. But it'll be a tough game, but it should be a very entertaining game with two attractive teams.